to the release party for Conchas y Café Zine Volume 6. Yeah, that's volume number 6. That's our 6th year of publishing our Conchas y Café Zine. And we are celebrating the release of issue number 1, which, thanks to your title suggestions, I chose Reclaiming the Space, which comes from Abraham Jaramillo, our faithful volunteer and teaching artist for our other programs. So if you've had a chance to see the actual zine up on Google Classroom, you might have noticed that it looks a little bit different from how we've been doing them. But you know, the truth is that these are different times, and we're kind of, with this one in particular and the cover design, taking it back to our I think it's our volume 2 days when we had photos as part of the cover. So aquí les voy a presentar mi pantalla para que puedan ver la nueva edición de Conchas y Café Zine. So here you go. This is our cover, para que vean. Reclaiming the Space is the name of our zine. Conchas y Café Volume 6, Issue 1. And over on the back side of the cover, which you should be able to see on the the left-hand side of your screens, is the little write-up for the zine, which this time I felt like I wanted to make sure that I read to you all, because what it says, I think, is very, very true. I wrote it really thinking about what you all wrote about this time around, and it's a very, very special zine, I think. Dice aquí, gathered in this zine is the writing and artwork created by participants of Distill Arts' Conchas y Café creative writing classes for adults. Through poetry and short fiction, drawings and photo composition, these workshops empower participants as the artists they are, helping them develop new skills in storytelling. The theme for Conchas y Café Zine Volume 6, Issue 1, Reclaiming the Space, is, quote, our voice, our place. Through poetry and writings that focus on articulating the voice of the individual and their community, our poets and writers explore issues that most affect them, now and historically. This includes a critical view of our society and the current state of our world. Deeply influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic and the social unrest of 2020, this collection is an insightful chronicle of our collective experience as a community of historically marginalized people. So, para que vean, este zine en particular me llegó un poco, la verdad. El contenido de su trabajo se siente muy, ¿cómo les diré? You guys did a lot of introspection, I can tell, to be honest with you. And, like I was saying earlier, this is also our thickest zine yet. This one's a total of 192 pages. And in the PDF count, it's 193 pages only because of the front and back cover. Pero nunca hemos logrado publicar un zine con tantas páginas de poesía y escritos que para mí representan nuestra comunidad más que nunca. So I'm very impressed, and I'm very proud of you all for the work that you've done in this particular zine. And we'll go through it, hopefully with everyone that's here attending. Everyone will get a chance to read their work. Pero tenemos aquí un trabajo que pues es algo muy significativo. Especially because of everything that is happening now in our time. So, because we do have a lot of work, and some of you, I'm sure, are ready to jump in. We'll go ahead and we'll actually, like I said, to proceed with the reading, we'll follow the table of contents, which hopefully you can see on your screen, beginning with Karen Grace, who is our first reader, and who will also be reading for Miss Luz Donis. So, Karen, if you want to prepare, just let me know which one it is that you want to read, and I'll try to scroll to that particular page.
Are we just doing one, or?
You can do up to 2. And then if you want to read afterwards Miss Luz's, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. All right. So this one is Please Scream Inside Your Heart.
All right. Let's see if I can get to that one.
Which I edited a little bit more, even.
Oh, you did?
I did.
Let's see. This PDF file is so big, it's actually lagging on me, so I'm sorry, you guys.
No worries. Cool to see that.
Sorry, with the pagination, it's not 100%. Yeah. And here we go. All right, we are now on page 63. Please scream inside your heart. Karen, take it away.
Welcome to Amarusha. Please scream inside your heart. Welcome to the Lone Star. Welcome to Shiloh, sweetie. It's time for your treatment. Geodone and benzotropine are yummy, like vitamins. Don't be afraid of the needle. It's what the old Union used to do. And they don't care if we die. They don't care if we die. They don't care. They don't. Foxes are better. So Atlas shrugs off a herd of humans. It's time, you all. Just got it over with. Open up. And they don't care if we die. They don't care if we die. They don't care. They don't. Please scream inside your heart. It doesn't fit our agenda. We don't like the sound of your cries. A bicycle, a Jackson, that's all it takes. We'll silence it. You know how. We want your heat, but not your light. We want your pain, but not your voice. We want the chaos, but not the blame. And we don't care if you die.
Excellent. Thank you, Karen. Did you have a second piece?
And the second, yeah, it's called 2020.
All right.
It's like super short.
It's on page 101. So, see if I can get to that page here. There's the piece that Miss Luz wanted us to read. It's almost there. Hold on. You guys are killing my computer. A little bit more. There we go. All right, it should be on your screen now. 2020 by Karen Grace.
This is unsustainable, but we have to sustain it. This is undeniable, but we keep denying it. This is unprecedented, but it keeps presenting. This is untenable, but we keep tending to it. This is unconscionable, but I'm always conscious of it. This is unbelievable, but I'm forced to believe it.
Excellent. Thank you, Karen.
And then I know Lewis is really sad that she's not here, but she sent me her poem, Waves. And this is a beautiful poem. I'm really happy to read it actually for her because I was reading through it today and the imagery is just like, imagery is so beautiful. So this is Miss Luce's Waves.
All right, and it's up on the screen now.
Oh, waves. On birth waters giving way to ruptured membranes. The waves of samsara. Crying with pain, not knowing what is to gain. Riding the waves of samsara. Tsunami, like when iron cracks the crust of the earth. Riding the waves of samsara. Crashing against rocks, breaking away ignorance. Riding the waves of samsara. Bobbing, taking in water, choking with impotence. Riding the waves of samsara. Cast away, creating blurred points on a moral compass. Riding the waves of samsara. Bored with still waters, rocked and lulled to complacency. No anchor, no refuge. Riding the waves of samsara. Finished with floundering, bouncing on an edge of surface tension. Surfing and riding on the waves of samsara.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Karen. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Karen Grace reading on behalf of Miss Luz Tonis. Good to see all you guys. Yes, yes. Round of applause. Abraham, feeling your outfit, man. Is that a Charizard? It's a Pokemon. All right. So, yeah, thank you. For those of you that have joined in already at this point, we've just recently started, but thank you for joining us. We're going to go ahead and continue on with our reading. The next individual who would be technically up, I don't know if they're here at the moment, but it would be Miss Michelle Smith. Is Miss Michelle here at the moment? No. All right. Okay. I don't believe Miss Lois is here, but Paola Victoria. Paola, si estás lista, puedo empezar a presentar mi pantalla para que podamos leer tu trabajo.
Hey, hi everybody. I'm really excited to be here sharing my work in Spanish, so I'm going to start with La Redención de los 30.
Okay. La Redención de los 30. Nomás permítanme llegar a esa página para que todos lo puedan ver. Ok, aquí estamos. So whenever you're ready, Paola, the mic is yours.
La Redención de los 30. Manifiesto eufórico de la emancipación social altamente dañina. ¿Qué se supone que pasa cuando cumples 30 años? Cuando llegas al afanado tercer piso. Probablemente ya deberías estar felizmente casada, con hijos lindos, bien portados, la casa limpia y sonriendo con la cena lista. ¿A qué hora es la clase de Zumba? ¿Me dará tiempo de llegar? Esas clases me recuerdan tanto cuando iba a bailar. ¿Deberías ver el programa matutino, recrear recetas y manualidades? ¿Me dará tiempo de pasar a recoger la ropa de la tintorería camino a comprar la despensa? ¿Deberías planear la agenda del fin de semana, que incluye la visita de los suegros, itinerario con amigos que, al igual que tú, ya llevaron la rutina? Una vida más estable y tranquila. Ya sabes, gente de bien. Ver la película clasificación apta para toda la familia, mientras fantaseas de vez en cuando con él. ¿Qué hubiera pasado ese verano si no me hubiera embarazado? ¿Debería comentarle a mi esposo que me gustaría trabajar, aunque sea medio tiempo? No lo sé. Quizás no sea buena idea. Se podría molestar. Además, no me puedo quejar. No me falta nada. Tengo todo. Hasta de más. Un hogar, mis hijos, mi esposo. Bueno, mejor escucharé mi disco favorito mientras organizo la casa, que es un desastre. No dura nada el día. ¿Ya viste la hora que es? Entonces, comienza la disputa social y colectiva. Es ahí cuando comienza la sentencia, el juicio y las malas caras. ¿Qué pasa cuando decides no seguir el estereotipo? ¿Qué sucede cuando te sales del redil? ¿Qué pasa cuando la línea se rompe? Cuando cuestionas el sistema, la costumbre y te conviertes en la oveja negra de la familia. Cuando llegaste a ese reformado tercer piso y nada de esas predicciones se han cumplido. ¿Te quedas a vestir santos? ¿Adoptas gatos y te llenas de plantas? Es que es rarita, tiene esos pensamientos extraños y luego dice cada cosa. Pues para qué te cuento. Apoya a las revoltosas esas que rompen todo y cierran las calles. Apoya el aborto, y eso es pecado. Quitarle la vida a un ser indefenso es no tener corazón. Que se cuide, que cierren las piernas, ya sabes. El hombre llega hasta donde la mujer quiere. Luego por eso andan pasando cosas. Defiende a sus raritos, esos amanerados, y dice que está bien que adopten niños desamparados. Pero ¿qué tipo de valores son esos? No cabe duda que ya no es como antes, se han perdido los valores. Jesús, María y José, ya lo dijo el padre Goyo, es que no hizo la primera comunión, eso explica mucho. ¿Qué ocurre cuando dejas las normas morales y el concepto de normalidad atrás? ¿Se supone que alcanzas la iluminación mental y despierta el instinto materno? Porque así debe ser, hija. Tu reloj biológico está sonando. La juventud no es eterna. Ya estás madurita. ¿Cuándo me darás la dicha de ser abuela? Ya te hace falta un novio estable, un buen hombre que te cuide y provea. Yo a tu edad ya te tenía a ti y a tu hermana. Ya tejí un par de chambritas para que te animes. Mira, están bien lindas. Mujer, escucha. Eres una recolección de experiencias, la liberación y el sueño de tus ancestros, el resultado de la emancipación que llegó para seguir evolucionando, para seguir caminando. La maquinación de tus decisiones, buenas o malas, pero tuyas. Eres dolor, sueños a medio cumplir, la frustración que formó tu coraza, indestructible. Eres lágrima, sudor, abandono, el abrazo fuerte, la felicidad que te hizo llorar, la risa incontenible que hizo que te doliera la panza, el desvelo por la ansiedad por un futuro que ahora está aquí, enfrente de ti. Míralo, es hermoso y solo tuyo. Eres el corazón roto, regenerado, que ahora ya sabe lo que quiere, y lo que no, también. Deja a un lado los ecos, esas voces que te atan, juzgan y destruyen. Sigue, grita, grita fuerte, y por favor no te detengas. Esto es solo un número, un cliché, un mito, y tú eres mucho más que eso. Por los siglos de los siglos, amén.
Bravo.
And that's it.
Muy bien, gracias Paola por compartir.
Gracias a ustedes, claro. Un
¿Gustas?
gusto estar aquí.
Y un gusto tenerte. ¿Gustas leer otro?
Sí, voy a leer otro que también está muy corto. Este fue inspirado en estos tiempos inciertos. Se llama Ayun. Ayun significa ver la luz de otra persona. Y creo que en estos tiempos, aunque han sido extraños y raros, creo que he visto mucha empatía en personas que nunca había visto antes y eso inspiró lo poco que escribí. Entonces se llama Ayun. Las esporas de empatía flotan en el aire. Se incrustan en la piel humana, causan reacciones, comienzan a resplandecer, a llorar sin motivo aparente, se retuercen en el suelo, piden compasión, gritan, gimen. Esto es solo un retrato, un ayuno. And that's it.
Perfecto. Thank you, Paola.
Yeah, no, thank you. Like, I'm really happy to be with all of you, reading your amazing work, and yeah, thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Aplausos. Aplausos.
Yay.
Yeah. Also, yeah, thank you for those of you that are dropping the applause in the chat too. Feel free to use the chat if you have any questions or comments during the reading. I like how Abraham put clap clap. Definitely, that's appropriate. Good way to do that. So, para seguir la fiesta, we will go back to our table of contents, and up next is actually Abraham Jaramillo. So Abraham, just let me know. Yeah, surprise. Just let me know which poems you'd like to read, and I'll try to scroll to that page.
Okay, can you hear me first?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes.
Okay, because I don't get my feedback somehow. I'm gonna go with Desert Spirit Chant.
Okay. Let's see. Try to find the page here for you. No, it's towards the end here.
Yeah, I don't know where it is.
Yeah. Okay, page 158.
Oh, I think I saw it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for your patience while we do it this way. Here we go.
No worries, perfect.
All right. So you should be able to see it on your screen now, Abraham.
Yeah, I also have it on my screen.
Okay, perfect.
Yes.
All right, so we're ready whenever you are.
There goes. There is a name to my dream. I'm sorry. You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. There is a name to my dreams. Hot sea, hot sea, hot sea. Sands, and under her stars, a cold serpent bites the time and rattles her name to the chilling wind of the night. Hot sea, hot sea, hot sea. Let me see your sunset once more, once more. Let the shells of tortoise be drums and chant her name. Hot sea, hot sea, hot sea. Scorching sun can't take me away from her desolated and rough skin. Empty flask marks the time for our goodbye. Hot sea, hot sea, hot sea. I'll come back, I'll come back. Thank you.
Thank you. And for those of you that can see the screen,
can you hear me? Oh, yeah.
This is the
my,
photo. Yeah. Yeah, so it's pretty awesome.
And for the next one, it's a title for it. I'll do the one that's called Paradise Horizon.
Perfect. Should be on your screen now.
Yeah, it's the name of the screen. Yeah. Okay, got it. Likes, check. Work, school, work, follow the rules. Work, pay the bills, work. Likes, check. Work, learn new skills, work, fill up forms, work, insurance, work, keep up with appearances, work, do some errands, work, likes, check, work, educate, work, be a parent, work, keep in touch with friends, work, plan a trip, work, move everything to find the tent, work, reserve a spot, work, hot drive, arrive, prepare the camp, read deeply, take in the immensity of Paradise Horizon. walk step by step by step. Observe attentively. Spider web swings, swings, slowly with the wind. Time slowly goes by. Unwind with yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Abraham. And here's his illustration that accompanies it in the zine. Alright. So, thank you, Abraham. Ladies and gentlemen, Abraham Jaramillo, who is also actually one of the teaching artists for our artist residency workshops program. He just recently helped us do our Comics que Curan workshop series, where we did a mental health focused series, and that particular series of workshops is also celebrating the release of their new comic book anthology. So that'll be on Thursday, November 12th at 5:30 p.m. You can sign up now to join us for a little Q&A and also the reveal of the artwork that's being installed on 2 bus shelters in South Central. So I definitely encourage you all to check that out. And yeah, round of applause to Abraham Jaramillo, an amazing artist and poet. Yes. All right. So going back to our table of contents here, señora Maggie, yo creo que ya le va a tocar a usted. So I just want to make sure that she's ready. Señora Maggie, ¿está por ahí? Oh, looks like she's not actually here yet. She must have got kicked off the thing. Okay. Well, hopefully Señora Maggie will be able to return shortly. So I guess that means to go back to our table of contents here. Going back in order, up next it would be San Juanita Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up to San Juanita, joining us for the very first time in our Conchas y Café Zines. Yes. So I'm going to go ahead and start presenting the PDF. Just let me know, San Juanita, whenever you're ready and which ones you actually would like to have.
I'm actually going to read 2. It's I think it's page 68.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're in Spanish. Son en español.
No hay problema. So, page. Let me see if I can get to this page here quickly.
It's called El Silencio.
El Silencio. All right, it should be on your screens now. San Juanita, whenever you're ready.
Okay. Are you going to be moving it?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, el silencio. El silencio otorga. El que calla, cede. Seguro es odio. Seguro ni piensa. Seguro no hay ideales. Seguro no tiene corazón. El silencio otorga. El que calla, cede. Tanta muerte. Tanta injusticia. Tantos inocentes. Tantos, tantos, tantos. ¿Y por qué tanto silencio? Es que mucho se ha gritado en las calles de cualquier ciudad. Es que mi manera es otra. Mi manera no se escucha. Mi manera me llena de tranquilidad. Aprendí con el tiempo que es de sabios escuchar. Es de sabios callar. Es de sabios otorgar. Es de sabios ceder. Y aprendí que las peores batallas en silencio se pueden ganar. de rodillas, entrelazando las manos, se ganan postrando la mirada hacia él. No se necesita hablar, no se necesita, no. El silencio otorga, el que calla cede.
Excellent. Snaps all around.
Thank you. And
Thank
then memoria is, I think you wrote it in the table of contents. It says page 96, but it's actually on page 98.
Let's see here.
I think that's how I saw it. Memoria, there you
Yeah,
go.
it's page 98.
Si no me falla la memoria, se me hace que es eso.
Aquí está, memoria.
Oh, memoria. Recuerdos coleccionados. Esos que una vez me alentaron. Esos que una vez borraron que la vida es injusta, que la vida es difícil, que la vida ahoga. El infame presente se aferra como ladrón a despojarme de mis memorias. Se aferra a penetrar mi mente y desterrar vivencias. Poco a poco se adueña. Invade de donde descansan mis recuerdos, donde respiraba paz, donde probaba la luz, donde sentía amor, donde nada era necesario, pues todo lo tenía. Maldita memoria, no te extingas, no te opaques, no expires, pues lista no estoy. Bendita memoria, sigue atrayendo la luz, aliéntame, abrázame, que aún quiero vivir. Bendita memoria, acompáñame, no vacíes mis últimos años, quédate hasta mi final.
Excellent. Excellent. Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, San Juanita,
Thank you for
sharing
listening,
with us.
everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, thank you.
I would have thought eventually, but
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, and thank you for obviously joining us for the COVID edition of Conchas y Café, and unfortunately you didn't get the full experience that most others have had so far with Conchas y Café and doing the in-person workshops, but hopefully when we return to doing them in person, you'll be able to also get the experience of using the typewriter and everything.
I signed up already.
Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, and we'll be continuing too. So, empezando ¿qué es? The 10th? Yeah, November 10th. We'll be starting the new series of Conchas y Café workshops. So anybody out there that hasn't joined us before, you're welcome to sign up. I'll be posting up on our social media the Google Classroom code pretty soon so that you can all start registering. And those of you that are already in the Conchas y Café workshops for Google Classroom, you already have the code, so go ahead and sign up for the next series. Para seguir, aquí sigue one of our, I want to say like the person that's distance-wise the furthest away, but I think writing-wise is probably the closest. So I'd like to present to you all Neri Martinez Jr. Neri, yes, aplausos. Just let me know which ones you want to read, and I will try to scroll to that page.
Thank you, guys. Good afternoon. Thank you for being present here. Luis, I would like to read a couple of my pieces.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is Spinning Rainbow, page 161.
All right.
And then followed by Poems by an Angela's Wings on page 27.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm almost there. Spinning Rainbow first. And here you are. So whenever you're ready, Nettie.
Okay, I'm ready. spinning rainbow. Spin the colors of the rainbow flag. Spin them until they're white. White as the light of light, and not dark as the smoke of inquisitive fire. Don't let anger shred the bricks of justice, the bricks of free speech, bricks and bricks of a reivindicated desire. Feel peace, bring healing, not gas for moral fire. And that was Spinning Rainbow right here. Now let me go back to the other piece. I just want to share a short thought about the second piece. I tried to integrate Spanglish for this poem. It added a certain level of complexity, but I was still really proud of this piece. And I hope you enjoy it. So, let me know whenever you're ready.
All right, Nettie,
Okay.
I believe we're ready to go. Poems fly on Angeles wings, right?
Yeah, there you go.
All right, so then we're good.
Okay. Always fly on Angela's wings, the Conchas, Guatemala, Angelina Ville. Jumping to the side, to the other south border, clapping their hands, the night widows sing. There in Mexico, there's a tocadisco que dice así, which is saved by the governor that please don't forget about me. That's not the song. Sounds little cautions reply, that it listens and that it cries. Never, mijo, never. I will work hard till I buy one big house. Buy one big car so chilero as Don Camarón Quintero, as she leaves the old adobe house. Someday they'll reunite. Always fly on Angela's wings from hometown Guatemala to Angelinaville. Never, mijo, never forget my blood, my land, my name. Your name and her name. Sing with me. Guatemala, watermelon. Guatemala, yo te quiero. And Weddle asks where that is. Pointing to the side to the other south border, I smile, yo feliz. Guatemala, there it is. A Latin American país. We are the people of Nain. Poems fly on Angela's wings from hometown Guatemala to Angelinaville. Driving my troca on the streets of LA, I only dream to have a business someday. Not cornalero here, not cornalero there, and proudly breathe and proudly say, this is the American way. Puro Guatemala, Guatemala, watermelon. Guatemala, yo te veo. I see you in Van Nuys, the Valley, at Pico and Union, and Dayton and Burnham, from Soto to Downey and Huntington Park. Happy Guatemala, Guatemala, watermelon, Guatemala, te recuerdo. Working on my English, speaking fluent Mexicano, not always saying way, we used to say mano. Mine flies back on time, shines and whispers. Happy Guatemala, Guatemala, watermelon, Guatemala, te recuerdo. But I still remember the ashes of civil war, the dust of an earthquake, the floods of a hurricane, the mishandle of foreigning, the funding of road states, Free West now regret, bloody proxy Cold War, thanks to the mass. But Washington changed colors as the exodus progresses. There's no Moses, no Savior, while coyotes in flesh. But Washington changed colors, and an establishment is in distress. Jump into the side to the other south border. They hide, they lobby, they rule GT but not GTA. They spread a smoke of cigars to disguise the oppressed, but mostly display geopolitics or just to get. So painful, so powerless. The more you know, the more you read, the more you lose faith. That's why I'm here. In trouble can I get for twisting my tongue to the wrong edge? An opinion shared? Don't you understand? Let's grab a coffee, grab a chair. Let's read and feel the grapes of wrath, my friend. That's right, Guatemala. Guatemala, watermelon. Guatemala, te entiendo. Some pursue dreams, but others we can tell. Legend says, all guerrilleros, now pandilleros. When full gangster, skip apart. Lots of fools nice out, you bark. Give me your wallet. mi ortiz. Vivianel, Viviane, bato across his fingers, this is LA. I escaped the bato, escaped La Mira, escaped poverty, but can't escape the poor seat. I fight for your rights, says the fancy immigration attorney commercial as the cash 50K. Rent will rise. Gentrification makes sure I can afford my place. Rather, a 10-unit property will buy, patent will fight. Or study hard until I can do the math and earn myself the liberty no country from me will buy. And someday come back with stories, with a book, with the teachings as my scars dry. And someday come back to the land with the spirit, with the knowledge, the word burned down. Oh yes, Guatemala, Guatemala, watermelon, Guatemala, yo regreso. Thank you very much.
Bravo, bravo. See, you're getting a lot of love in the chat there. Excellent job, Mehdi. Thank you for sharing. So,
You guys.
yeah, and I think, not to like say that this is one of the pieces that stood out the most, but because I think everyone's work really did stand out in this particular zine. During the last 12 weeks when we had the workshops, we talked a lot about the different things that are affecting our country, and it's international. So COVID-19 is not just here, it's across the world, but so is the unrest and the politics, and our voice is so unique and important. So thank you, Neri, desde Guatemala estás aquí representando. I really appreciate you sharing your work with us and being a part of the workshop series. So, and San Juanita, he is actually writing that book that he mentioned. So, yeah, hopefully we'll be getting that published within the year. So, yes. Up next, our next reader nos da el privilegio de no solo publicar esta vez el trabajo de ella, sino también el trabajo de su hija. But to start, let's give the mom some props. Les presento aquí Judith Larson. E igual, Judith, cuando estés lista, me dices cuál quieres leer y cuál quiere leer, y yo voy a esa página.
Okay. Before I start, I wanted to thank you, teacher, and I wanted to thank everybody for, I'm not going to say let me join, but enjoy what I have to offer, because I feel the love, so I feel supported. And like I said, this is crucial for me. It's very important, so I'm proud and happy, and excited to be here today and to listen to all your work and to be part of this. This is like kind of family. This is like my community. It doesn't matter how old you are, where you're coming from, nothing. This is it. So thank you all, and I love you. So I would like to do the Belleza Acurrucada first, if I can, and then I'll do the Junto con Pegado for everybody, or maybe the one in English for Fabiola, so our friends English speaking can have a little bit, like I promised. One in English, one in Spanish. Thank you again.
Como quiera, Judith. Nomás, ¿con cuál empezamos?
La Belleza Acurrucada, de mi mamá.
Oh, okay.
Read it at home.
Ayer y hoy, page 46.
Yeah, you too, right?
Ok, aquí está, en la pantalla.
Es la otra, maestro, es la de La Belleza Acurrucada. Pero, ya.
Esa no creo que me la mandó.
¿No la mandé?
No creo, no recuerdo ese título.
Ok, está bien, esta voy a leer entonces, pero okay. Yo necesito extra ayuda, y si lo puede poner más grande.
Claro que sí.
Gracias.
Does that help?
Yes, gracias.
Okay.
Esta es obviamente para mi mamá que está en México y que tengo muchísimos años de no ver. Y dice, ayer y hoy, para mi madre. Ayer tal vez no te entendía como debía, y si podía, no lo sabía. Ayer siempre me escondía de nosotras si podía, y aunque me dolía. Ayer, si algo me dolía, tampoco te lo decía, y eso sí lo carecía. Hoy te pido perdón por mi ausencia de vida y ausencia de tantos años. Hoy te extraño a morir cada día más, aunque no dejo de sonreír. Hoy te amo más infinitamente con todo mi ser presente. Hoy se me quitó lo rebelde sin causa. Ya no grito, hablo y soy madre rebelde con pausa. Hoy tú eres la mejor madre del mundo y lo digo de corazón con un sí rotundo. Gracias.
Bravo.
Gracias. Y la otra que quisiera leer en mi mal inglés es para nuestra amiga que ya no está con nosotros, Fabiola, que no estuve en el grupo cuando se nos adelantó. Entonces,
Okay.
un pequeño homenaje chiquito de todo lo que yo recuerdo y de su alegría y de su personalidad y de su compromiso y de toda su sabiduría.
Un momento, creo que ya me lo llego a ese poema.
Gracias. Thank you.
Sí. Bueno, aquí tenemos ese.
Okay.
A ver, creo. Ya llegué. Ok.
Okay.
Un momentito.
Yeah, friend.
Friend. Aquí está.
Yeah, gracias. In loving memory of our friend Fabiola. Suddenly, you have not enough smiles for everybody. You were so splendid with your hellos and highs and other greetings that I know that you still have one for me, right? When we used to meet, we couldn't talk quite fast. That may sound like a small talk, but no, it was intense. About our likes, about the line of our ties, or even mathematics. Or why not the freaking universe what we all poets got in theirs? I miss you, that's for sure. Although the joy of meeting you will remind me that some of us come to this world to give and dare to share. You became well known and loved at the Tuesday group. Even my solicito say that you were so kind and warm always that you teased us craving the cookies, the Girl Scouts cookies, and then started to support the Girl Scouts troop and became one of the best customers ever. Maybe the life in California that you say was portrayed as a city of hip culture and lavish lifestyle gives you the better ideas and decides to move you away so you can contest your curiosity. Just remember, my dear, that you do not have to worry about anything other than being yourself. We love, miss, and will never forget you. Thank you.
Thank you. Un lindo homenaje a Fabiola también. Muchísimas gracias.
No sabía si poner su apellido, pero dije, bueno, por respeto, el grupo sabemos quién es ella y quién fue y algún día platicaremos a los que no saben quién fue, pero es una mujer increíble. Y bueno, no se fue, se adelantó. Así que gracias y ahora me gustaría que Yuri leyera su participación en este volumen, que está muy emocionada, está un poquito desvelada porque le di permiso de invitar 2 amiguitas a la casa ayer para ver scary movies y hacer de Halloween, por decirlo, porque no va a salir, no podemos salir. So, las niñas que vinieron tenían miedo de todo porque no es su casa, entonces no durmieron. Pero bueno, aquí está Judy con ustedes, con mucho gusto.
Well, Judy, I hope that you are up for reading the entire piece. Cuando leí el cuento me encantó, y me agrada que nos esté acompañando Judy para leer su pieza
Muchas gracias.
con nosotros.
Sí, para mí es un gusto también y un honor que ella esté y que se haya animado porque como la mayoría de niños ha tenido mucho estrés con esto de la escuela en distancia, de no ver a sus compañeros, de no estar en clase, de no poder salir. Entonces, por eso le hice la fiestita ayer a manera de que se contente un poco porque la hemos pasado difícil, tenemos amistades que han muerto de COVID, ha estado de cerca con nosotros la amenaza porque acuérdense, COVID tiene free delivery, so llega a la casa. So la señora que me la cuidaba se enfermó y ya no regresó, entonces nos ha afectado como a todos, claro, pero yo siempre creo que los niños tienen la capacidad de más fácil resiliencia, pero al mismo tiempo se afectan bastante porque están acostumbrados a su rutina. Eso les da cierta seguridad. Entonces, cuando está pasando todo esto, bueno, lo que quiero decir es que Yuri la ha pasado bastante mal con todo esto, a pesar de que la apoyo y trato de que no. Pero bueno, aprendió algo. Como ella dice, el COVID nos está enseñando algo a todos.
Eso es cierto, eso es cierto.
Take it away, mommy.
Yes. So, Judy, thank you for sharing your story with me and with the rest of the group. Hopefully you can see it on the screen whenever you're ready. Mr.
If
COVID.
I get stuck or I just get embarrassed, I just let you guys know that I'm sorry. I get nervous.
It's all right.
So this is my story based on the coronavirus. This was because you know how we were stuck in the coronavirus, and I think that this pandemic helped us and taught us a lesson. And also Carol, she made a really good story. So
Karen.
Oh, Karen.
Oh.
Okay.
She refers to the book that Karen did about the COVID too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I'll start. Mr. COVID y yo. Un día estaba en mi escuela y de repente el maestro nos dijo que ese día era el último día de clase hasta nuevo aviso. Mis compañeros y yo nos veíamos unos al otro sin entender qué pasaba. Ya no podíamos ir a clases. Me asusté mucho. No escuela, no calle, no salir. ¿Qué era esto? Cuando llegó mi mamá por mí, le vi su cara de preocupación y pensé, esto es serio. Me dijo, hija, tenemos que platicar. En la casa me explicó algo de lo poquito que sabía sobre cómo cambiarían nuestras vidas. No entendí muy bien. Al otro día, haciendo tarea, vi que algo se movía. Me acerqué a la ventana y era una bolita de diferentes colores. La pelotita se acercó más a la ventana y me dijo, yo soy Mr. Cover, ¿y tú? Al principio me dio miedo, pero despuesito le dije, mi nombre es Judy. Mr. Cover me dijo, vine a recorrer el mundo, pero veo que todos me tienen miedo, hasta tú. No podía dejar a Mr. Cover entrar, pero desde la ventana todos los días lo saludaba y hablábamos. Un buen día, el 7 de mayo, era mi cumpleaños. Mr. Cover me trajo un pastel de chocolate. Mr. Cover me lo dejó en la puerta que yo lo recogiera. Muchas gracias, Mr. Cooper. Le dije mientras le daba una mordida al pastel. A la otra mañana vino Mr. Cooper a hablar desde la ventana. Hola, Judy, ¿cómo estuvo tu cumpleaños?, me dijo. Yo respondí, Mr. Cooper, estuvo de maravilla. Muchas gracias por el pastel. Le conté que mis compañeras de Girl Scout me hicieron una caravana de carros con globos y letreros que decían feliz cumpleaños, Judy. Qué padre, respondió. Entonces ese fue mi día, pero hoy es otro. En verdad era muy divertido hablar con Mr. Cooper. Y ese día jugamos a Veo Veo. Veo algo negro que vuela. Sí, un cuervo. Sí, lo adivinaste, Mr. Cooper. Jugamos por horas hasta que oscureció y era tiempo de dormir. Buenas noches, Mr. Cooper. Buenas noches, Judy. ¿Cómo se va el tiempo y el dinero, verdad? Adultos, mamá. Y por supuesto también los niños. Ya han pasado meses, he estado encerrado y sé que este cuento tiene el final feliz, pero también una realidad. Mi mamá se estresaba porque no sabía cómo iba a pagar mi cuidado cuando ella regresaba a trabajar. Mr. Cooper vino y dijo, ¿qué pasa? Mr. Cooper, es que no pensé que esta cuarentena y estar encerradas sería tan diferente. Como íbamos a ver que cuando platicábamos de salir queríamos estar encerrados. Me dijo, no te preocupes, todo va a estar bien. Me sentí mucho mejor después. Al otro día estábamos muy cansadas. Mi mamá hizo unos pancakes tan deliciosos que me chupaban los dedos. Hice cosas en la casa y como a las 4 vino Mr. Cooper. Platicamos como siempre y me dijo que si quería jugar piedra, papel, tijera. Yo contesté que sí. Se hizo tarde y fuimos a dormir. Al siguiente día, mi mamá y yo hicimos de comer. Hice tarea unos quehaceres. En la tarde otra vez me visitó Mr. Cooper. Jugamos y ese día me animé a preguntarle, Mr. Cooper, ¿por qué has pasado tanto tiempo conmigo? ¿De dónde vienes y dónde vives? Él me contestó, soy parte de un grupo de virus. Estoy contigo para que veas que aunque hay tiempos difíciles, siempre hay algo que aprender. También me dijo que un día ya no iba a volver. Aprender a valorar a mis seres queridos y a ser más agradecida por todo lo que tengo y por vivir. Aprendí a ser creativa en casa. Aprendí a usar mascarillas y cuidar más mi higiene. A tratar nuevas cosas. Aprendí el significado del trabajo de esenciales y de la importancia de las enfermeras, doctores, pero también de los campesinos y cosechadores, y de cada uno tiene un lugar importante en nuestro mundo.
Algo largo, ¿verdad?
Excelente.
Les prometo que todos los días escribía como un poquito y algo aprendía, y al final de la historia lo que ella quería decir es que se aprende, porque ella dice, mami, yo escucho todos los días en las noticias que los doctores y los enfermeros y que son importantes, están en el hospital y salvar vidas y ponen su vida en riesgo. Dice, pero ellos también comen, ellos también van a la tienda, ellos también. Entonces dijo, la verdad es que todos tienen un papel esta pandemia. Y también los campesinos y los cosechadores, dice ella. Entonces, sí, me da gusto y es como orgullo de alguna manera porque son sus palabras, son sus pensamientos y ella lo puso. Entonces, para mí es que así aprendió. Y sí nota de repente cuando le hago algo sabroso y todas esas cosas a mí me maravillaron, ¿no? Porque a veces no hablas de eso. Y lo que puso ahí es como de alguna manera nuevo para mí, ¿no? Como conocer otra parte de ella y me da mucho gusto y gracias por escucharnos.
¿No? Y gracias por compartir con nosotros, especially you, Judy. Very much. Thank you. Thank you for sharing with us that story.
Thank you.
Yeah. And like Abraham said, too cute for TV. Definitely. Y por aquí en estos rumbos estamos acostumbrando a decir, I love chocolate cake. So, good detail there, Judy.
¿Cómo dijo? ¿Estamos aprendiendo qué?
I love chocolate cake.
Oh.
Viene de los Little Rascals, de los tiempos de los, creo, 40. So, el programa de Little Rascals. So, yeah. Very good job, though, Judy. And yeah, thank you for sharing with us. So, I believe, let's see, we have, yes, Miss Michelle. I saw that you joined us. If you are ready to read, let me know. If not, I can give you a second. Pero de verdad les agradezco mucho a todos que nos estén acompañando. And, everybody that is new to our workshop series or has never heard of our workshop series, Conchas y Café is very much about giving everyone an opportunity to share their stories, regardless of age, regardless of where you come from. Aquí estamos para formar comunidad, para ser una familia de poetas y escritores, autores. Y me agrada mucho tenerlos aquí acompañándonos. So I guess Miss Michelle maybe isn't quite ready, so we'll go ahead and move on then. I believe our next reader will be the one and only Carlos Valdez. Carlos, if you're ready, just let me know which one.
Yes, hi, how are you?
I'm good. Glad to have you here.
Yes, I'll read the first one, the Y, page 9, Y equals mx plus b.
Okay. Give me a quick second here. Did I actually skip you earlier? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine. I'm not sure what list you were going. It's fine.
I was going off of the table of contents, but I might have accidentally skipped you, so I apologize for that.
It's okay, don't worry. Thank you for your infinite patience.
No, y ustedes también con esta tecnología que a veces no quiere participar. All right, so you should see it now on the screen. Carlos, whenever you're ready, here is y equals mx plus b.
Okay, yes. Just quick explanation. That's like a formula for parallel lines. And yeah, just in case that was confusing. Y equals mx plus b. The beauty of math is that it's simple. There's either an answer or not. Some high school substitute teacher. Never going to change anyone's mind. Never going to change habits. Never going to change the world. Never going to agree with anyone about the ethereal being we're both trying to have faith for. Never going to reach God in my human form. Never. I gave up a while ago. At the end of days will be math. Think of coincidence lines and their infinite points in common. There's nothing to give up. Truth is unmovable. Truth will always exist. Truth will never alter no matter our alters. Truth is pure, elemental. water, wind, air, oxygen. Truth.
Bravo. Thank you, Carlos. Would you like to read another one?
Sure. The other ones are kind of long. I'll read the one called Codicia.
Codicia? Okay. Let me make sure I find it.
Page 105. Yeah, Codicia it's I feel like it was like a very basic and I don't know bland title. But I guess it was like it's something a little more personal since we're exploring like really our voice and more introspective things like you have mentioned.
Mm-hmm.
And just real quick, so I was always like proud of like my punk lifestyle. I was like, I can live with little and whatever out of it. And then when this is kind of like a story of kind of like the first time that I actually felt codicia, which is codicia in English, I forgot. Yeah. So codicia.
Mm-hmm.
No es una mansión, pero sí lo suficientemente grande para ocupar a una señora del aseo 3 veces a la semana. Aunque estos días de confinamiento no la he llamado por todo lo del distanciamiento social. De todos modos, le estoy pagando su sueldo. Mis negocios siguen produciendo suficientes ingresos y no tengo que preocuparme por el dinero. Así que lo justo sería apoyar a mis empleados lo más que pueda. No ha sido tan mal trabajar desde aquí. Por fin puedo aprovechar de esta casa y vivir en ella en vez de solo venir a dormir. Lo mejor son los atardeceres, ahora que han cerrado al público el parque de Lunada Bay, que está justo enfrente. Ya no hay carros ni gente que interrumpan la vista al mar. Excepto ese hombre que acaba de llegar. Vino hasta acá para solo desilusionarse y ver el letrero de Close to the Public. Pobre. Creo que me ha visto. Sí. Me dio. Le sonrío amigablemente. Usa cubrebocas y no estoy seguro si me regresa la sonrisa. Solo se ven sus ojos y no hace ningún gesto. Quizá no me puede ver por el reflejo de la puerta de vidrio, pero se ha quedado viendo fijamente hacia acá. Por el aspecto de su auto deduzco que no es un local. ¿Estará molesto? Abro la puerta. Nos miramos. Salgo. Cuidadosamente cierro la puerta detrás de mí. Camino hacia él con una pesada resignación por el camino de piedra, sin perturbar el jardín. Me sigue apuntando con sus ojos. No le puedo sostener la mirada, solo sigo caminando. Un suspiro hondo. Me meto en su cuerpo. Él se mete al auto. Palos Verdes Estates. Delete. Palos Verdes. Delete. Palos. Delete. 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 BOYLE space HEIGHTS. Boy Heights. Search. 31 millas, 40 minutos en autovía 110 norte, dice el navegador GPS. No cruzamos palabra en todo el camino. Fin.
Excellent. Excellent.
Thank
Gracias, Carlos. I especially like how you performed the deleting of the search. Eso me gustó mucho. Yeah. What is that?
Oh yeah, I feel like this when reading it and reading it was a little bit different.
Yeah. No, that was excellent. Y creo que codicia se traduce como like envy, if I remember right.
Envy. Yeah. I feel like there was another word. I was thinking of the 7 capital sins, but
Yeah,
codicia.
yeah, codicia, I'm pretty sure is envy, which is also, one of the 7 deadly sins. So, excellent work. And yes, thank you, Carlos.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, this definitely I felt was a much more introspective zine. Ya pronto vamos a tenerlo. Ambición, ambition, San Juanita. Yeah, codicia, ambición. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's envy. Either way, so this next issue of Conchas y Café Zine will be available for those of you that would like to purchase a copy in the following week. But I'm going to put up a link tomorrow so you can pre-order it por si gustan ordenar copias de adelantado. Judith vi que encendió su micrófono. ¿Tenía un comentario?
Sí, lo que pasa es que la traducción literal es difícil de lograr, pero codicia no es necesariamente, hay otra palabra, pero no estoy segura tampoco para describirla, porque codicia en español es diferente de envy. Envidia es cuando es algo que alguien más tiene, y codicia es cuando tienes y quieres más. Un ejemplo, nada más. Sí pueden ser diferentes las traducciones. Codicia es diferente de envidia.
Greed, yeah. Como dice Nettie y Abraham. Greed, yeah, that's right. Ese es. So thank you. And it's kind of funny, right? Like, todos que somos bilingües, sometimes we sort of lose the words and they come back all of a sudden, and ahí está. So, yeah. Thank you, Carlos, por compartir con nosotros. I think that it's for everyone's work, right? It's definitely worth picking up a copy of the zine. But I mean, Carlos, you definitely, I think, gave us some. At least as I was working on the zine and reading everybody's work, it was very much work that had me thinking a lot and appreciating, just the situation that we find ourselves in. So, gracias. Let me see. Going back to our table of contents, I think we might have actually gone through everyone's work now. Unless if Miss Michelle, if you're still joining us, I'd like to give you a chance to read.
Yeah, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now, Miss Michelle.
So, Kathleen, I don't know where I don't know what I sent. I know what I sent you, but I don't have a copy of what you sent me to read.
Well, I'm sharing my screen now. If you'd like me to just, I guess, pick one for you, I can always pick one for you.
Yeah, would you?
Sure.
I'm not, thank you.
Yeah, so we have right now Monarch Matriarch. So let me get to that one. Here we go.
I sent a photograph of that, right? I sent a photograph.
Yeah. So with this one, I included a photograph. And I'm noticing right now that there's an artifact in the PDF. It looks like it didn't, for whatever reason, finish the word butterfly. But yeah, which is odd. Either way, here it is. If you're able to see the screen, Miss Michelle, you can read directly off the screen.
Okay. Just if I can receive it. We're gonna do a split screen, but I'll let you my face and your face, and then maybe someone else can probably see it. I don't see it on Android.
You don't see the screen?
No,
Oh.
I'm not here.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I would fix that on your side. But if you like, I can read it for you if you're okay with that.
Yeah, that's fine. And you said the photograph didn't show. You said the PDF didn't come through or something. You said what happened?
No, you should be able to see the PDF on your screen. I'm just noticing right now that for whatever reason, the word butterfly didn't finish. Like it got cut off in the PDF, which is weird because I know that in the master file it's there. But either way, I guess I'll go ahead and read it for you if you like, Miss Michelle.
Thank you.
Sure. So this is Monarch Matriarch by Miss Michelle Smith. Fly my way in twos, butterfly. Wings are in black and yellow, ooh, with a bit of spots of blue. The swallowtail. Yes, that is you. Ancestral flight in the skies. Find me so that I can talk to you. Find the flowers you glean nectar from. Find the tree leaf you will pollinate. Find the love your wings will share, and teach your beauty so others will emulate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That poem is a tribute to my mother. She passed away on June 29th of this year, 3 weeks approximately from her 83rd birthday. And when I see a butterfly, I do think of, I read that butterflies mean that the sign of a loved one and heaven saying hello to you. So I did see a butterfly, and the one I did send you, Louise, was the one I saw in my neighborhood. And I just have to thank you. And I thought that, and I took a photograph of that. It's right there, you know, in the floor. So, yep, that's her. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I wish you could have. I wish you could have met her when she was very lady. She's even though she's in my heart.
Yeah. Based on the poems that you sent me, she did sound like a very important person in your life, and I'm glad that you were able to use this opportunity to write about her.
Thank you, and I'm looking forward to writing many more. You know, they say that there's a saying that goes, "A father's work is done as the son, but a mother's work is never done." So I think about that to all moms. You know, it's true. Now, however, a man can be a mom too if he's, you know, I mean, I'm just saying, the role of a mom is Bob. I'm just saying, as a for instance, that moms are special, forever and ever.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I did have actually another one of yours that, if you'd like, I can read as well.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, just I think that it's an appropriate one given, you know, like I've been saying, this particular issue really I think reflects our current times, and this particular poem that you entitled "Full Tilt," I think, you know, without saying directly who this is about, I think that it's pretty clear that this is about the time that we're living, and I think is a good way for us to cap off the reading. So. This is Full Tilt by Miss Michelle Smith. He is abusive and abrasive. Powerful smack of the hand from a tap on the ass to a clap of his fist. And the thunder rolls as in Garth Brooks, or snap, crackle, and pop from Rice Krispies. Without the milk. I'm skating in water, so fast I cannot keep the pace. I'm drowning in tears. My eyes are of a pugilist's face. I can't escape the flush of destruction, and from a plunger my breath has been suctioned. I cannot breathe. I don't believe. I cannot see. I don't perceive. The lights are on, but no one is home. Where is my shelter in place, my home sweet home? Locked me out of my heart, 2 tickets to paradise. Is this his show or mine? Who is the puppet or marionette? Who writes the rhyme? Snap, crackle, and pop, without the milk. Here we go again, full tilt.
I wrote that poem. Thank you. Thank you. I wrote that poem because I kept reading about how domestic violence is on the rise due to COVID-19 and how children are affected. I mean, everybody, people, you never know. I mean, people like, everyone's all right, but you never know what's behind that inner strength, inner aspect when you go home, when you think are different. So, yeah. And, thank you for the compliments, everybody, because it's sad how this pandemic is affecting everybody. I mean, no matter who you are, money doesn't mean anything. People, money can mean everything. And I want it all. I just wish back my way. I travel somewhere, but where am I going to go? I mean,
yeah.
I don't want to catch COVID, and I'm wearing this. And I came from work. I work at a assisted living facility, and I'm so used to wearing this. I have to wear this. We workers have to come in. We have to put sanitizer on our hands, do a temperature check, wear the mask, and I'm wearing the mask. No, I don't. I'm wearing a mask because I'm adjusted to it, right? I wear the mask, so it's important. And this mask is the symbol of COVID, the symbol of how you can hide behind the mask. Wait a minute, I spread that down. How to hide behind the mask. Poem can describe that also. Thank you all. Thank you.
Yeah.
And it's sad that in this society, in this world, we don't know who hides behind the mask and tell.
Yeah, I think that so that reading or that particular poem, I felt like it was an important one to read, and to say that I do hope that you're all staying safe. Our workshops here are definitely I hope a space for you all to feel safe and share your work and express yourselves as you need, and outside of the workshop. If poetry and art are what are helping you get through it, I'm glad. And there are obviously many other resources out there that everyone should definitely take advantage of. With that being our last poem for the day, I don't believe we have anybody else here that was looking to read. But I do want to obviously encourage everyone to join us for the next series of Conchas y Café workshops, empezando el 10 de noviembre, every Tuesday from 6:30 to about 8 or so. We'll be having our lessons, going even through the holidays. Judith, veo que tiene preguntas.
Sí, sorry, se me murió mi computadora, la Chrome, so estoy en el teléfono. Pero le quiero preguntar, lo quiero escuchar. ¿Qué somos nosotros que estamos en este grupo y nos inspiramos, escribimos y compartimos? ¿Qué somos?
Son poetas, son autores.
Soy oficial, soy poeta. Gracias. Lo que veo en usted, es oficial.
Es oficial. Y no son simplemente poetas, sino son poetas perrones, como dice Abraham en el chat. So yeah, you're all badasses in my book.
Okay. So happy Halloween to everybody. Join us. And yes, happy holidays. And teacher, thank you again, everybody. Enjoy. And big hug from here. Love you all.
Thank you.
Yes. I hope you all have a very fun and safe Halloween. Watch a lot of scary movies for the rest of the day. Enjoy the candy. And the only other thing that I wanted to make sure that I shared before we say goodbye for the next week or so is that just a reminder that November 10th is when the next series starts. But next Tuesday is election day, and so please remember to turn in your ballots if you haven't already. It's very important. There's a lot at stake, and I think that it's very much reflected in your writings. So, if you have already mailed in your ballot, excellent. If you haven't yet, make sure you take it to a drop box. Your polling places, I believe, should also be accepting your ballots. But make sure you do go out and vote. So, yeah, that was my last message. Espero que se la pasen muy bien, una semana muy linda. And I'll see you all hopefully on November 10th. Take care, everyone.
You too. Bye, Luann.
Bye.